Good afternoon, our viewers of the lovely Women's Voice. Today, your host is Bagonza Rebecca. That is my name. I work with the Nyonga Women's Shelter as a social worker and a counselor. Today, at the Nyonga Women's Shelter, we happen to host so many survivors that come from different walks of life, survivors that face different problems, survivors that have different lives to live in the future, survivors, some of which cope up very fast, some of which take time to cope up. Some of them, by the time they leave the shelter, they've gotten into another life, of which we happened to share with them. And some of them were like, no, it is okay. We can be in position to share our problems, we can be in position to share our entire life, our journeys with the entire world. So here we are today, and we are ready to show you part of some of the stories, some of the tales of our survivors. We are happy to have you on the show. Thank you. Wish you nice viewing. Thank you. These are stories that were told by our survivors that we've lived with before at the shelter, at the Nyonga Women's Shelter, and some of those who have not been there. So I wish you nice viewing.
I am Phoebe, 17 years old. I was raised by a single mother. We stay at the church in Jinja district, where my mother works as a caretaker. I have 2 siblings, 1 sister and 1 brother. As children, life at home was hard. My mother did not have a good earning job to provide for us all the basic necessities. I was therefore forced to start working at an early age. I used to sing gospel songs at youth gatherings, where they would pay us some little money, which I would use to buy the basic necessities. It was at one of these gatherings where I met the father of my daughter. We started as friends, and he promised to marry me after my senior 4. Since I had no hope of continuing with school after that level, unfortunately, during my senior 2, I got pregnant. And this is when life turned round. I was forced to drop out of school. I was forced to leave home too, since the church gave a reason that they would be promoting sin if they left me stay with my mother. Bad enough, the father of my daughter also denied the pregnancy. We tried reporting the case to police, but unfortunately, we did not receive justice. I was instead sent to stay with my mother-in-law. While there, life was still hard, since I was forced to do all the housework despite my delicate state of pregnancy. Sometimes I would be denied food, and at one point my brother-in-law threatened to strangle me and kill me if I dared reported them to police again. Luckily enough, I met a friend who directed me to the Women Rights Initiative. When I got there, I was received. I was counseled and housed at the Nyonga Women's Shelter. I was given all the basic necessities, and I was also taught skills like bakery. I also learned how to knit baby stockings out of thread. After I gave birth, I was resettled at my grandmother's home in Vuwekula, also found in Jinja district. I was given a startup package which would enable me start up a small business to take care of my daughter and I. My mother also came to my rescue. She taught me how to make soap, which I would sell to supplement my income. I'm so grateful for having a turning point in life. My dream is still to go back to school so that I can get more knowledge. I would advise young girls to stay focused on their goals.
Wow. Yeah, honestly, um, I have nothing much to add on to this story. It is loud and clear, but my only message is how I wish every youth could hear this, because after hearing such a tale of such a younger girl going through such kind of life, it is really sad. And to the youth out there, I think we really need to change our ways of living. Nevertheless, it is good that Phoebe finally uh, Phoebe finally collected energies to be in position. She picked up her pieces and she's in position to take care of her baby and ready to face the future in whichever way. It is good that she has learned some skills and she's ready to face the world. We thank Anyonga Women's Shelter for the work it did in Phoebe's life. Thank you.
Amayina gange ninze na Mirembe Zaina. Ndi mutyami wa Kyamagwa wano. Kati abaana nazaala abaana bataano. Nashiba oyo mwana wa kusatu, mwana wange wa kusatu. Kati Nashiba namuzaala nga mulamu bulungi. Nashiba yalwalanga wa mwaka mulala. Nashiba amatu gaziba. Kati amatu bwe gaziba twadaaga kunajja kwewanyange eyo abewanyange bankobayida kuterera kuba n'amaiso gaali gazibye. Batereza amaiso amatu gadeema bandagirira eyo ekyambogo nti jja bayida kumutereza. Sente waali wazira n'abivwako n'aleka. Nashiba muntu mugezi aye bwakuze mbukulu muno ansumbwire kubuzaala bano baana kuba waabazaala bababa bayibwe tibategeera. Aye kyemwenumirizamu nti mugezi alina ekyalaani kye atunga yafuna yakasente era buli kaafuna takagalambyako banti tutwalireyo omwana ku isomero oba okugula olugoye lw'omwana ge.
Um, Thank you so much. Whenever I look at this short video from Nashiba, our former survivor, I sometimes I fail to understand how ruthless men can be. Honestly, how can you use such a woman, such a young girl in such a situation, and then you just disappear? You even don't provide. You forget all about the children, and you leave all the burden to the relatives of such a young girl. Um, but what I love with Nashiba is that she believes in herself. She believes like inability is not a disability. She believes she can do more even with the situation that she's in. She believes that she can be in position to take care of her children. She can be in position to use her other energy apart from the hearing impairment. She's ready to give all her energy to take care of uh, her children. This is a message to all the people maybe with the same problem. Don't sit, don't sit on yourself. Don't sit on your opportunities. Elsewhere, you can find life. You can find a future. You can forge a future. And take you can be in position to live a normal life even with your children, and you forget about such a ruthless men. Thank you so much. I wish you nice viewing for the next video. Thank you.
Amaina gange bayita kuse Sofia, nzalibwa Busembatya wa mwami omugenzi Luuliza Aminsi. Nenda ino mbe n'eisomero erya koosi kwegesa ebyalaani. Weri bananga abalema abali kubonaabona omusadde yamuzaalamu abaana yamuleka yabonabona n'abaana abo. Muzeeyi wange yawuumula nga ndi muto naida mu budondo muno nisenga wange yankuza okuva muzeeyi bye yawuumula paka nobwendi mu myaka 42. Nazaalibwa nga ndi mulamu. Maama wange ni muzeeyi wange baali baba Kampala nalimala nga alina emyaka 5. Muzeeyi wange yantwala mulago eyo bandidandaba nalaba kuterera mugulu gwakolaki gwawaamu amaanyi naye era ebuto ng'omwana bebi mwene. Naba nisenga wange oyo yampererera P1 yamperera okuva mu primary 1 paka primary paka senior 3.
Potiba yatuuka mu senior 3 yasomera wa esomero lyalyawo nga baleeta Trinity. Safiya we yasomako yatuuka awo nalina abaana nga abaana baali kooki nga banjiko naba anti nalinzira mulimu nnima bulime ennimiro mpangisa ate buli mwana alikwenda asomeko. Awo Safiya yakoma mufiri.
Olwatuuka mu siniya ey'okusatu St. Dabula senga wange yantwala mu koosi mpuumudde rehabilitation nayega ekyalaani n'ebyemikono awamu n'ebyokulima. Kakati wayo oli mulema oyega okola ki okulima kubanga omuntu akumaba nga afiire nani gojja okuba naye bw'olibanga ofunye amaka ojja abaawo otya osa tebasobola kutwala ngeza mulimo gosobola kukola waire. Bwe nsituka ku nkyo ku 12 nasooka nafuna wuzu nasaala nasaba Katonda kumbisa muki mu bwire obwo bwebaamu ebizibu bingi. Namaliza nateekateeka omwana wange nga jaba aje mwene mwana asoma. Nalongoosaako enumba nanaaba nama nafulumya ebyala kyalaani kyange nataawo ni bizinesi yange y'engaito n'obusero obwo obugema ebyenanda nabitawo natyama natandika okukola emirimu. Nkola ebintu byange ebyemikono naluka obuntu obugema ebyenanda nakola natunda engaito n'atunga n'ekyala inaalima n'okulima ekyentwala mu kulima wabawo sente wedibula nguzira kyakulya nja naalima emmere yange nakwaki nayo tesente wedibuze nayo n'emmere eyo naasobola okufumba n'abaawo n'omwana wange omunisanga wange yandegesanga emirimu mingi ng'egyokufumba egyo okujja amaadi era twakuna okwo okulima labanga babindegeresa kale ebyansanusa ino kyova obona kati mumbeera gyange gyeni mubukulu kansobola okwebanirira kuuku ebintu ebindi
kyenkuva omulanga ndi bazaire banange abalina abaana nga baliko obulemu buli mwana katonda yamuwa omukisa gwe omukosefu oyo aliku emikisa kabiri katonda gyakola ki gyamutegekeire kale abaana abo tubatwala ekiramu
kati banange abanja bali mu mbeera aliko obulemu banyigizigizibwa ino nakuba nti muna oli oyo oli mulemu oza ku bulemu oli mu mbeera yange gyendimu bwenige okubya okulima nebyokuluka nebya bizinesi oyinza okutawunga nange edo watandikira wajanga ogaziwa mpolampola kimukitongole kyawe oli okukitegeera yali omukyala CDO naye ndi abisa byali bya kolona batuuka wabula banaganga ndi mumbeera mbi nga nakyokwiza wandaba nanga ndi bubi nga nomwalawo kiki batuuka n'ebintu bampa okuyamba kuki kumbeera eno ya kolona era saano ndi musanufu ino bampayo ni ku kapito natandika okola butiringa wenali nalinga ngavuga akagali okuva ewasenga wange okutuuka wenkolera wano n'omwana okusindika mulaganya kuliku ebintu alinga akosebwanga mu kifuba santa kukyaka akosebwa nandyenze banfunira eitaka sibasobola okunzingiraku econstitution n'okunongera mu bizinesi yange eno gyenina kubanga ekaali ntono ino wansi.
Yeah, to our viewers there, I don't know. Sometimes when I watch this video, I'm like, wow, can such people also be in position to go to such levels? And some of us, this video is really energizing. It is really inspiring, like to an extent that you get to think of yourself, especially to the women out there that are just sitting and waiting for everything to be done for them. I don't think it is the way to go. We should copy a leaf from Kose's life and maybe be in position to push on with our lives. Some of us, we've gotten the opportunity to live full capacity, full capacity, full life capacity, possibility. I mean, we've got all the opportunities, we've got all the energies, but the way we are sitting on our energy. What if such a person can be in position to do whatever she has done in her condition? What do you think of yourself if you watch such a video and for you, you're living a full life capacity? You don't have any impairment, you don't have any disability, and you're just seated. I think it is a lesson, it is a message to us. Who could ever think that Kose could even be in position to build a house for herself, to have a child in herself, to take care of her own child? So I don't think it is a good way of playing blame games all the time, even after Kose giving child a birth to a child and the father neglecting. Kose has been in position to take care of her child. Then also, this is another message going out to the men there. Like, why do you always have to take advantage of such women, and then in the end you deny? I don't think it is a good habit. It is not a good practice. I think we should give up on such characters. Thank you so much. I wish you nice viewing for the next video. Thank you so much.
gange ninze biri eri Jacqueline. Tribe yange nze ndi mukyala Munole. Era nzaalibwa mu Busoga, nkulire mu Busoga. Obuzaale bwa baba Bunole nga kitundu bakyeta Bunawale. Mama yanzaala mu kika mwana mulala. Ndi mukyala mukosefu. Obukosefu bwange okwida bwaida lwa polio. Obukosefu obwo tibwalinga kuki bwasizo bwakusooka kugema baana nga emirembe dino. Bo ife batugemesanga lupaji ngente. Katonda yampa amagezi n'abaakwe yangemaku nga ndi ku myaka 16. Natandika okusoma ebyemikono. Ebyemikono bino nabisomera Namagonjo mu district ye Bugiri. Bantoola mu ku engeri eneekululanga nga olugendo lunene bandize Namasere mu Kisulo. Mu byemikono ebyo bwe nasomanga nasoma n'amagezi era nasomanga bulungi ayi lwakuba nti sente nedandetera ebizibu nga uwaire oli mulema otola school fees. Aye engeri yenasoma ebyemikono ne binnemerezaawo n'abaana bange 7 n'abaidukulu 28. Nkola n'ekirisi, domat, ebiibo, emipiira, naluka n'ebimuli ebyomuwuuzi. Ebirooto byange saawa eno bye ndi nabyo oba okuva enumere kyakuzimba numba nungi. Ekikanemesiiza ekirooto kyange ekyo okutuukirira. Mbeera weewaawo nkola ebyemikono bino. Ayi obuzibu bw'endagaine. Akatale katono. Akasente ako kaba katono. Wayagana nga kagiire ku bulwaire, kagiire ku lwenki, kagiire ku kulya. Bwe nsituuka ku nkyo nkeera abaana abaidukulu bange nga bakaali mu buliri, nagema ekisiimula n'amaadi n'omukebe, nasiimula ku wenje okutyama, nagema ebintu byange neenakiza mwene, naseetinga enumba yange namanya nti enumba yange kantegeke nti edo n'emirimu nzedde neekozesa bwe maliriza, namanya nti maze okunywa ku caayi, natandika ebintu byange okuluka. Famire yenakuliramu yali ya daada azaala maama era neyankuza. Era abaana betwakula nabo baali beeta daada nti senga. Kuba daada yazaala omwana mulala ni maama azaala. Tiyayongera kuwa kubiri. Wori okugitegeera nafunamu ebizibu. Ebizibu bino nga banaze ebintu eby'omwana wange omugenzi namba 2 eyafa. Ngeri yali kunsumbuwa eyabiiba ebintu ebyo ansindikira abaisirukale obwire bangeme saa 6 saa 7 bankonkola. Wembandi ni gwe nagayira yali mukwano gwange yankata yaibwe toidi kitongole ekiri gansi ekyanakyewa ekyabakyala ekiyamba abakyala nti tidi ati nkuwaire transport eno gema bodoje. Bwe nasituka najja paka Amanga era baananiriza olw'obulumi bwe nali nabwo najja okufuluma mu office nga bansangwire naku ku mwoyo. Olw'obuyambi bwe bantuusaako nga ndi mu bwetaavu nabona nga nzira kyensobola okubawa nasalawo n'abayikiza amagezi gange ag'omu bwongo ebyemikono. Era njeere mu bakyala ku sheeta abakyala abalina ebizibu abazira kyakola n'abasomesa ebyemikono. Era mu kujja mu kusomesa ebyemikono zeena tisigala n'ekirala. Abalema amagezi g'embaga tulekere kustabiriza era twekolere. Mu kwekolera tweyemerezaawo ate tuwangula.
Jacqueline is one of our survivors who has ever stayed at the Nyonga Women's Shelter. And while there, for us, we thought she was only a survivor, not knowing that maybe Jacqueline could be in position to do other things in the house, not knowing that Jacqueline had information that she could also share with us in turn. To how amazing. When she was while at the house, Jacqueline happens to be multi-talented, though she's impaired, but she has several talents. She's really gifted. She shared with us different kinds of knowledge. Jacqueline makes crafts. Jacqueline does crochet. Jacqueline does weaving. So with all that knowledge, fine, at the shelter, we knew we had some information, we knew we had some knowledge, but with her expertise, for sure, it was really amazing. When she was away at the house, she added a brick on whatever we had, whatever we knew. We thank Jacqueline so much. We are so grateful for having hosted her at the shelter. The only great thing I admire from her life is that she has not been in position, she has been in position uh, to maximize her life, her potentials, some of the potentials that she has to be in position to live a normal life. She's not this person who is always disguising herself, a person who always has developed self-pity. She's a person who can explore the different energies useful to make her life useful to others and also to the entire world and also to her future. We are so grateful for having hosted Jackie at the shelter. Though she was a survivor who went through multiple abuses from different perpetrators. It is so sad uh, to the viewers out there. Some of you may think at the shelter, at the women's shelter, it is a joke. It is such kind of people, such kind of life that we go through on a daily basis. We receive different people from different walks of life, from with different problems. So this is just part of the story, and these are just a few of the tales of the survivors. Hope to meet again so that we can give time and we can show other videos. We are really sorry for the technology issue. We are really sorry. Somehow the network was disturbing and we were not in position to get the full message. However, we apologize for that. Thank you so much for viewing the Women's Voice. Till next time, see you. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the Women's Voice. Welcome to the Women's Voice, a platform for learning, advocacy, and awareness on issues affecting women of Uganda and beyond.